Happy New Year to all of you out there. It is now 2021. Thank God that you and I are still here. Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't make it. 2020 was a very rough year. Even myself personally, we experienced about 3 deaths within the span of 6 months in our family. But thanks be to God who has given us strength to persevere and to move on. Not that it didn't hurt, not that it still doesn't hurt, but in order to go further, you have to, one, face your situation, and two, figure out a way to deal with it in a sensible, logical manner. Now, I'm here today to just encourage you as a copywriter consultant. Some people say copy consultant or a content strategist. They all basically are synonymous. But I want to encourage you to face not only your fears, but your challenges on this year. What are your challenges and or your goals for 2021? For example, you may be trying to increase your strategies to be more effective. Are your buyer personas getting you an ROI of 124% and up? Are your page views less than ninefold? If they are, you want to keep on listening to this video. Another thing to attack in this year is visibility. Many people are on LinkedIn but are too busy to be active to network, to respond on other people's posts. My friend, you have to be visible. You have to be available, proactive on various social platforms in order for people to notice you and to build trust. Here's something else you may want to consider, and that's earning. Did you reach your quarterly marks for 2020? If you did not, you can regroup and re-strategize with the help of consultants and other experts, including myself, if you desire my services, to help you to reach those goals. Every Fortune 500 company in the span of 10 years wants to hit the $10 million mark or further. Now, you may not be at the level of a Fortune 500 company. You may just be starting out and facing various challenges. It doesn't matter, because there is a customized strategy or specialized strategies just for you and your brand that will have your target audience reaching those numbers that you desire and beyond your imagination. So you want to get with someone or a group who can help you to earn what you desire to earn and then move to another level of earning. We call it high-end income earning. Then you may want to scale. Now, if you want to scale your business, that means shave off what's not working and increase what is. It can also mean take what's not working and optimize it until it does. But it all takes strategy. All of the points that I conversed about function off of data. You have to test and test and test and test with the data. Now, it takes a lot of time, energy, and focus. You may be the CEO, you may be on another leadership team in your organization, and your plate is already full. So that's why it's important either to, one, take a course, or two, reach out to someone who's an expert in data and psychology. My background includes over 30 years in the martial arts. Now, a lot of people have a misconception about martial arts. They think it's all physical. Nothing could be further from the truth. Martial arts is a science. It deals with data, qualitative data, open-end questions, and the responses are written down. That's the same thing used in business through polls, surveys, feedback, and even reviews. People leave their responses to various questions. How did we do with XYZ? How did you like this product? Those are all qualitative research to get those questions and feedback to know whether the company should decrease in one area and increase or another. in another rather, and just obliterate something that's not useful and functioning for them. People like Coca-Cola, Nike, Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile, all of them have been doing it for years, and even McDonald's. They've been doing it for years, over 20 years or more. So these are the things you look at. So another thing to consider is if you are too busy to get these things done, again, you need to reach out to someone that has expertise. Now, the martial arts also has 22 business principles that function in any business. There's flexibility, there's time management, there's priority management, there's recognizing your employees for the good things they do and or students, there's calendar planning, there's email marketing involved. There's brand strategy involved. There's influential marketing involved. There's evangelism marketing involved. There are buyer personas involved. There's content creation involved. There's copywriting involved. So there's direct response copywriting. There's brand copywriting involved. There's SEO copywriting involved. There's tech copywriting involved, and there's marketing copywriting involved. All 5 of those are involved in the martial arts. How? If a person has a school, if they're a teacher and have a website, if you're helping someone as a teacher or instructor with a website, all of those things are involved. And Willie the Bam Johnson does have a website, and I am one of his brand strategists. So you want to take in consideration these things on 2021 to increase and optimize your efforts with people that can help you. Another thing about the martial arts is situational awareness. Being aware of your enemies, good things, good people, bad elements, bad atmosphere. In digital marketing, that goes with social engagement. What platforms are you on? Who is your target audience, and what CTA is best to use on what platform? That's strategy. It's all strategizing. That's your quantitative research. Your numbers, how many people clicked on the free offer? How many people are in class? How many people do you want to reach? What area? What is their income? What do they do? What are their hobbies outside of the martial arts? You ask the same thing with those involved with your business. You may be B2B, business to business, or B2C, business to customer. Either or, you still need a strategy that's going to help you to get 7 to 8 or more higher traffic to your website. You want that number to multiply. It's called lead generation. Strategies in driving leads, not just leads, moving them through that buyer's journey and customer funnel so that they can make a purchase of your product and or services to increase your revenue. You want to garner 3 times as more leads as paid per dollar concerning advertising. You want to garner those conversion rates and make them higher and not lower. None of that's going to be done without an expert. Another part of my background is strategic outreach. I've spent over 20 years in outreach ministry, planning, working with pastors, and executing down in the trenches, ministering to gang members, ministering to people who are professional, married couples, people that are divorced, widows, and widowers. I still do it. Helping the homeless, helping the hungry. All of these things are a part of psychology, social engagement, knowing how to reach this gang member versus how to reach that gang member, a customized strategy. And I mentioned in a previous video, my wife and I used to and still in the future when COVID-19 dies down will go to the Leeway Hospital located off of State Street in New Haven, Connecticut. Leeway Hospital is the last stop for those people, unfortunately, with AIDS. We've gone there before and we're excited about going again. Again, as the COVID situation dies down, we'll be able to do that. But in the meantime, we contact people by phone, by email, and even through video like this, what we're doing here. How does that have to deal with business? That's your demographics. Those are your buyers personas. Those are your target audience, people you're out to reach for a specific response so that they can not only hear and see you, but feel something positive to make a long-lasting relationship. We call it in digital marketing brand loyalty. So that psychology background is very important, along with over 20 years of outreach, feeding the hungry in Meriden, feeding the hungry on the New Haven Green, helping people to get into alcoholic programs and drug programs, which is called preventative and intervention. Again, all strategy. Checking the scientific data for this area, for another area versus other areas. So all of that goes into marketing and strategizing. Lead generation are a bunch of strategies that are effective to get the goals accomplished. So you want to consider that in 2021. There may be some personal things that you're going through that you have to straighten out. You have to deal with that as well. And there's nothing wrong with self-evaluation. Because if I can't examine myself, my weaknesses, and my strengths, then I'm going to have a hard time functioning in a business arena. Doesn't matter which niche it is. You can't be falling apart, neither can I. So even if you need personal counseling, I have experience in that. You don't want to choose me, please reach out to someone. Depression, unfortunately, is on the rise. Suicide is unfortunately on the rise. Unresolved anger, especially in men, is on the rise because of the economical pressure to do better for themselves, or if they have a family and they may be hitting some bumps along the road, not fully understanding that hitting bumps along the road are a part of the process of growth. Life is full of challenges. And it's not so much the challenge that counts, it's how we respond to that challenge. So, on a personal note, I've been married for 18 years. That means something because I know about the ups and the downs that me and my wife have gone through. Hasn't always been easy, but we stick it out because we made a 100% commitment to each other. And we both realize day after day that the marriage is bigger than the both of us. I repeat that. If you're married or involved with a soulmate of the opposite sex, I have to emphasize that, the relationship is bigger than the both of you. Just like the business or brand is bigger than you and or your organization. The vision is bigger and it's more powerful than any human being. So once you realize that, then you'll learn to separate the pressure from the problem in order to get the solution. I'll repeat that. Learning to separate the pressure from the problem in order to see the answer or resolution. That's why it's important when you're going through a storm to reach out to someone else who's on the outside looking in. They're not bogged down with the humdrum and the grind and the ugliness of the situation. They can look at it with an objective view and see what you and I cannot see in the midst of that fiery trial. That's vitally important. So that's why I'm advocating that you reach out to someone. You can reach me at area code 203-812-9082. If you have need with strategizing, visibility, lead generation, earning, scaling, database results, pushing your brand. And I'm going to add this on a personal note. My email is mikeiswealthy@gmail.com. That's mikeiswealthy@gmail.com. All conversations, personal situations are kept confidential. I don't have a lot of friends. My circle is very small. Small for a reason. The less friends you have, the less drama. I'm not a person of drama. I learned that at the age of 14 years old, hanging out with my martial arts instructor. One of the first things he told me when we met, Mike, I don't hang around a lot of guys. He was only 16. He went through it. I was 14. I had already gone through it. I started hanging out with 10, 12, 11, 15 guys at the age of 11 and 12. Everybody had some kind of attitude, some good, bad, some ugly. And after a while, it wears on you. Then you learn, if I keep my circle small, it's less stress, less drama. My point is, in order to focus and grow as an individual, as a business, or any other type of positive unit, the less distractions and drama, the more you can focus on your goals for 2021. So whatever you're dealing with, if you don't want to reach out to me, reach out to someone. Don't drown in that situation, whether it's personal, business-wise, or medical, when there are so many people willing and well qualified to help you to come out of that situation to better yourself, your family, and or your business. So God bless you. Take care. Once again, that number is area code 203-812-9082. My email is mikeiswealthy@gmail.com. God bless you and stay safe. And once again, Happy New Year 2021. Bye-bye.